I first came here when I was little and I watched a play and I was really inspired by it.
Theatre Peckham has been going for 27 years in various buildings in and around Peckham. We run a theatre company with professional actors, and we also run a very extensive education project in performing arts for young people locally. We run 47 workshops a week, and at any one time we have 350 to 400 children on roll. They go from little babies in arms who come to baby singing, right the way through to students who are taking BTEC First and BTEC National courses. The kids at Peckham get a really bad press, and unfortunately some of that is true. But we do offer an alternative in which they can gain skills, confidence and new opportunities. That's right, Erica's in there. Today we're going to be auditioning children for the performances of Cinderella, and I have a feeling that there might be quite a few. Go! I think the children will be feeling quite nervous. They may be excited, they may be confused about what's going on. All sorts of things can be happening in their little heads.
And we can kick, we can move that football faster.
Hello. Do you know what you did? You did, I'm not sure about this and I'm going to sing it rather quietly to start with, and then all of a sudden I'm going to show you what I can do. Isn't that right? Yep. Okay, Rakan, all the way through, all on your own. It's the beginning of a whole process which we are about to go through, willy-nilly, rain or shine, until we get the show onto the stage in December. That's what we do to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, bomb. Look at me, I'm Cinderella. Okay, you'll know my name as I shall be famous.
Can't you see, it's that far from me.
Okay. There's a lot of ability. There's a lot of really handy young people in this group. If your child does get a place, anyone who's had this experience can tell you, you have not a minute's peace, there are lines to learn, there are rehearsals to attend, and you have to understand it is a real commitment. It's a public performance, it's not a school performance, it's something completely different. Please think really carefully if you can stand it. I think you'll find it is worthwhile. And they do come on, you can see now the children who've done the work. Get a chair, please. I'm about to audition some young people for apprentice roles, which is something new that we're doing this year.
I'm too nervous. Just, got a little stomach tingle, that's good. Yes.
We're going to employ 5 of them on this show, and they will get paid a small amount. They'll get paid small rehearsal expenses, and they will be expected to act as adults with the adult cast.
4 or 5 or 6 or 7, we don't want.
I've done these plays before,
Yeah.
and they're normally loads of good fun, and we're getting paid, so yeah.
I've been coming like 7 years.
It's a stepping stone for them into the real world of professional work.
More nerve-wracking while we're in there than I thought it was going to be, even though we knew everyone, it was still a bit scary.
I was like, well, I'm here, let's just fight for it. I want it so badly because it's a really good play, so I really want to be in it.
Sing a song of love.
You realise I've got to get this. You got to think, and especially there was 4 boys and 3 parts, so you're like, oh god, I don't want a video done out.
Survival of the fittest just kicks in.
We've got rouge on.
Until Teresa comes on Wednesday and says, you've got the part, you haven't, I don't know.
It's true.
No idea.
Oh dear, decisions. That's the one. Yeah, That'd be fine as an introduction. We're going to do a new number for 7 Cinderellas this morning. Nothing heavy, nothing serious. It's just for one of the characters who is obsessive about being nice and clean and tidy and is picking up litter. The thing is, it's corny, which is right, because it needs to be. This is a silly lady. If you repeat it, and we could layer it up. Yes.
How long have you two worked together, Julie?
Oh, it's over 20 years. So we're kind of used to each other.
27 years.
It's not 27 years, is it?
I think I might have been 23 when I started.
You were. It was 27 years.
I might have been 22.
It is. We've got an enormous back catalogue, you can imagine, in 27 years. How long have we... No wonder we just mess around. I'd like some nice big fat chord crash, and then some running around. And I sit for hours and hours with one of these tracks, working out exactly how a lyric can fit on it, what kind of melody, and what is going to be possible for youngsters to perform in a lot of cases.
I'm confident we've got the skills in place, and as long as I manage them right, we should be just about okay. Fingers crossed.
This is the 7 Cinderellas in their various guises. This is a sort of Grecian Cinderella. This is a cheerleader Cinderella. This is a boy in a crinoline. This is a very small girl in a net curtain. This is a Chinese Cinderella. This is the head teacher. I've decided Sarah Palin is my model for that.
They look amazing. The blues and the purples work beautifully when you're transforming, and you've got this strong emphasis there.
I've worked that out, so it's only a question of
copying it.
There's no way we'll get that done all at once overnight.
No chance of that one.
I scored a bit of a win.
I think we've had a good day, and I think we've got a good team. It's a question of pinning things down, really. That's one of the secrets. Otherwise, everything just runs away with you.
It's only up to me to actually get it onto the stage now, which is the scary part. All boys and girls here and now. We have a cast now, and that means that they've got a massive amount of learning to do.
Why can't they agree?
They've got musical numbers, they've got dance numbers, they've got dialogue, they've got characters to develop, and a whole lot of new things to learn, especially since a lot of the children have never been in anything before.
I'm carrying him on the back. He's heavy. He's too much. This is fun. You gotta get used to it because they play. It's really fun, but man, he's heavy. This keeps going over and over and over again. So you just have to practice more, and then you get bye-bye.
I really do like them. What's the end of that? Looks rubbish. 5, 6, and 7. That's better.
When I was in drama on a Monday, Teresa came in and she was just like, could I have a word with Denise? And I was just like, oh my God, what does she want? And she was like, you got the part. And I was so shocked, like, I've got the part, seriously.
They rang me up and just said, well, you've got the part for Peter. So I was just excited about that.
When I went home and told my mum, she was really happy, like, yeah.
Well, I was really happy and proud of myself.
For me personally, it was good as well because I'm coming up to my drama college auditions and stuff, and it's more experience to put down. The shows are really fun as well, so but there was another side of it that was quite important for me as well to get the role.
5, 6. So you're on the wrong count. You're on the wrong count, Jordan. Show me the position. Go. Heel. Bend your back leg, Jordan.
Bend that leg. Bend.
They're doing all right. It's not too bad. A lot of line learning has to happen, but that's the name of the game. And I've got a splendid team of adults, so that's really helpful.
funny, a couple of the apprentices just said to me, I'm really hot now, and I had all these, got my hoodie on and my da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm really hot. I'm like, well, you should have come with layers that you can take off.
It's good to see as well that it's not about the glam at the rehearsal point, it's about looking ugly and then you mould it to make it look good. So when they come in and they're dressed all like, oh, I don't want to take these shoes off because I don't want to
take the nice tracksuit bottom.
I think it's a really good idea to have like the adults and the apprentices and the kids, and everyone's learning from each other, and it's a really nice sort of environment to be in. I would have loved to have been working with like adult actors when I was a kid. It would have been great.
When does it finish?
This rehearsal, 1 o'clock. It's a long haul for children. It's a 2.5-hour rehearsal, and it's 2 days in a weekend, and they've been at school all week. They've got a lot on board, but they're good kids. They're good. And if they do chat a bit and they do make mistakes, well, that's children, isn't it?
Rihanna was born the week that I started here. I remember her being brought in a little cow skin patterned baby grow, and so it's a bit surprising to see her up on the stage dancing. We're all professionals and we're all capable of putting on great productions, but in the end it's all to support these kids who come in every week and do their classes.